And we're live. The other day, I found out that a female praying mantis eats its mate once it's done with it.
Okay. But for some reason before, I was gonna ask, like, is that before or after the mating? But
After the mating.
it would have to be after.
Yeah.
Because they have offspring and they've lived this long.
Yeah. Dude, welcome back to Summer Boys, episode 16.
Epi 1-6.
Dude, feeling good. Feeling good.
Dare I say feeling great? I'm happy to be here. I've been looking forward to this.
I'm really stoked.
Yeah. Episode 16. This pod just got its driver's license. Olivia Rodriguez.
Dude, you know what? Speaking of that, I have a real problem with one of the lines in that song.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I was just gonna... I didn't even think that mention was a good idea, but yeah, what's up?
Just real quick, there's a line that says, like, you were so excited for me to finally drive up to your house, or something.
Yeah, it's like right in the beginning. Okay, yeah.
And I'm like, dude, the dude was just excited so he didn't have to drive double. You know? He was just, like, stoked that he didn't have to go pick you up.
It's like, God, I have to drive you everywhere.
Everywhere.
Like, I have to go get you from your house, bring you to my house, and then take you back to your house and then drive back to my house. Do you know how exhausting that is for me?
Yeah, you're just 15 and I have to do
And then
this.
she's like,
it's not that I want to drive you.
She's like, oh, so you're so excited for me to be able to drive myself. He's like, exactly. And she's like, you're so sweet. He's like, what?
It's not like a sweet thing that he's excited for you to finally drive up to his house. It's, oh, thank God I don't have to drive double the amount.
To drive this annoying chick around.
Anyway.
But I do not want to turn that into me hating on Olivia Rodrigo, though, because I
love that
actually
song.
really like her music.
I love that
I'm
song.
going to be honest.
Yeah, it's a good song.
That's a good song. Good for you. I really do enjoy listening
Good for
to
you,
that.
Skid.
Her music is fun. And I don't know, man. I like it. Like,
I just had a problem with that one line. Her songs in general are good.
They're good and they're not, like, I feel like a lot of songs now are, like, written to become TikTok viral.
Yeah.
Or, like, written. They're just not, like, I feel like her songs are well written. I enjoy them. They kind of tell the story.
Yeah.
They make me happy. They make me reminisce on, like, you know, high school times. They make you feel young again. They're good.
Oh, yeah, I cried the first time I listened to Driver's License.
For real?
It made me real sentimental.
Are you legit?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I was like, man, to be young again.
Yeah, there's not, because I feel like now I tend to not like super mainstream pop artists that often, because I think most of the music's annoying, but I think her music is like, I think it's exactly what the music industry needs right now.
It's pretty good.
So Olivia, the guy was really just excited to not have to drive you around anymore, but your music is good.
Yep.
So, good work.
But anyway, you were saying, we turned 16.
The pod turned 16 episodes old when this airs.
Yeah.
I guess.
In a week.
Yeah, in a week. It's good. We are in Marietta, Georgia.
Dude.
Atlanta area.
Really pumped that you're here.
Dude, it's good to be here.
Since we share custody of the podcast and we have to travel.
Yeah.
And take turns on I guess a monthly basis.
Yeah.
This is Tim's first time here. We are in my house that I share with Chris. Shout out Chris Harmon. And yeah, it's just good to have you here.
It's good to be here, dude.
Haven't seen you in quite a while.
It's been a minute. It's been nice catching up and nice hanging out.
Yeah.
Nice drive here. Not too bad. Very gun heavy on the billboards on the way here.
Lot of guns, a lot of Trump, lot of Confederacy.
Which
pretty sad.
Very just how like intensely gun heavy it was. Not making a, you know, any sort of political statement here by any means, but just like how, like, I saw a billboard that was like, we sell the Second Amendment here. And it was just like an AK-47. And I was like, I don't think you can like sell an amendment.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of them really just straight up don't make sense.
Yeah. That's the thing is it's not, I'm not whatever. We're not getting divisive. We're
Yeah,
just
we won't
hanging
get
out.
political here.
What I'm saying is it's bad marketing
Yeah.
to be like, we sell the Second Amendment because we're in God's country. It's just like,
It's just a buzzword at that point.
it's intense to just be like, you sell guns. The Second Amendment is just like a rule.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
But anyway, I didn't mean to get too deep into that. But very, yeah, a lot of gun billboards, a lot of Chick-fil-A billboards.
A lot of, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting for sure.
Yeah, but it's a quaint drive.
Once you're here, it's pretty good.
It's a good place. Yeah, having a great time here. I mean, this place is awesome. Birmingham's dope. Everywhere is great. I'm liking it here, though. It's been nice being shown around.
Yeah, it's really nice. We live like 3 minutes from the downtown Marietta Square, which is super fun, very pretty. Got some good restaurants and stuff. So, yeah, it's good. I'm glad I get to show you around.
Yeah, dude. Show me all around your town.
Dude, yesterday...
Throw me on your magic carpet and let's go flying. Come on.
Yesterday, I was driving home from work, and I was in the left turn lane, and this guy pulls up next to me, and I'm, like, jamming. I don't even know what I was listening to, but I was jamming out. And this guy, like, rolls down his window, and he's, like, waving violently.
Like that?
Yeah. Yeah, like...
Like straight arm flapping his wrist?
He probably had a little bend in the arm.
A little bend in the arm?
He was an Army veteran, it turns out.
Oh, okay.
So he wouldn't have had a straight arm.
Okay.
But...
What?
I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, he was waving me down. And I rolled down my window. I was like, "What's up?" And he's like, "I'm so sorry. I don't know this area very well. I didn't know that I was about to be turning on this road. Can I cut in front of you to turn?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, go for it. I just moved here too, like all good. No worries." And we sat at the traffic light for like a good minute. And dude, I forgot to let him over. I just went, and then he did get behind me. There wasn't, I mean, I guess there was like a large enough gap for him to get in. And dude, I have a sticker on the back of my car that says "Love Thy Neighbor." And I was like, I am the biggest hypocrite of 2021.
Yeah.
Oh, I felt so bad.
Did you put the "Love Thy Neighbor" sticker on the back?
Yeah. I liked it.
That's good. Dang, I'm sorry, man.
You don't like my sticker?
It does sound a little like middle-aged mom-ish to me.
Well, it's like, it's an artist that I like, Sam Larson. Shout out. And it's got like, it's cool.
Like it looks cool.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Okay, I didn't realize it looked cool.
No, it's not like a script font, "Love Thy Neighbor."
That's what I was picturing.
No,
and I was like, how have I not seen this and made fun of you?
No, it's not.
But that sounds cool.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. So, yeah, forgot to let him over. And I felt like such an idiot. I was like, this man thinks I'm trying to bully him. Because he was like an older gentleman.
Yeah.
And
right after you said you would, too.
Like a minute. I was jamming. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad.
Dude, so I don't really know much about it, but apparently the government is like about to run out of money on October 18th, I think.
I saw that.
Which sounds bad.
I don't know anything about that.
No.
But I do know that like our national debt is like trillions of dollars.
Yeah.
So what does it mean that we're about to run out of money? Aren't we already out of money by like trillions of dollars?
Yeah. I don't get that. Like, are other people in debt to us, so then it cancels out? I genuinely have no clue.
I have no idea.
That just sounds bad to me that we're gonna, like, I don't know how you run out of money like that.
Yeah, and like,
it's pretty fast, and it's like,
what does that mean for me? Because I'm not getting money from the government, as far as I know.
Yeah,
I'm giving them money.
Things are like from different sources, where you're like, now I'm not sure if it's, but like I think it was like the treasurer, the America treasurer,
was like,
said,
we're done.
And I know that's probably not what the position's called, but that was the one who I think said, hey, we're gonna run out of money like soon.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Like, what, genuinely, like, what does that mean? Like, we can't, like, build more planes for the military? I don't know.
I mean, anything government funded, I guess, that means it wouldn't be...
Maybe, like, welfare and stuff
Yeah.
would be on pause?
Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely bad, and I
Sucks.
definitely don't get how we didn't know that till just now.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, why is it, like, 2 weeks away and we're
Yeah.
just now finding out?
did you see the meme I sent to the boys, though?
No.
That was, like, it was basically that thing. It was, like, the headline, like, the government's gonna, like, run out of money on October 18th. And then, like, someone, like, it was, like, a tweet, that was. And then, like, that tweet got quoted, and it was a guy who was, like, unless this town can put on the best talent show the world has ever seen. And I was like, that's
I think I did
honestly
see that. That's amazing.
hilarious and an incredible...
It's a good movie plot.
Super movie plot. Super, like, America's a small town.
I love it. I also saw one that was like, it was a quoted tweet as well, and the quote was, "We should just give them $1,200. That'll be enough." Because that's what the stimulus check was for all of America.
Dude.
Oh, it's so bad.
Also, speaking of money, I've had this thought a lot lately, and, like, whatever. Just the fact that, like, the richest dudes in the world, I think one of them, but at most, like, 2 or 3 of them, could all just pitch in and end world hunger. And they could be the person, their legacy could be the person who ended world hunger.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But instead they're like, nah, I'm gonna make a new phone. Or I'm gonna go to space. Like,
I'm gonna go to space for 10 minutes. Dude, speaking of new phones and billionaires, did you see Amazon's new robot thing?
yes.
That, like, why? You know? Dude, yeah. So in world hunger first, then make the little home robot that doesn't do anything. What does it do? I think I read that it, like, has a cup holder.
It has a cup holder.
And that's it.
What I understand about this is it rolls around and, like, it's a big cup holder that rolls around.
I know it can't use stairs.
And it has, like, an Alexa. It has an Alexa thing, so you can be like, what up, Alexa?
I assume it has cameras. Music. So it probably records. I think its primary goal is to be like a security thing when you're not home. Mm-hmm. But it looks like a Disney version of WALL-E.
It looks terrible, dude.
You know what I mean? Like, WALL-E is Disney. But if Disneyified WALL-E, it looks like WALL-E and Eve's kid.
Bro, to me, it looks like WALL-E, like 3 products before it was WALL-E.
It looks like WALL-E before the world ended and it got rusty.
Like, if WALL-E's the iPhone 12, this is like the iPhone 6S.
Yeah.
This thing coming. Like, it looks cleaner than WALL-E because WALL-E was all rusty and stuff, but just the lack of functionality or any real use.
I don't know what it does. I'm gonna pull it up.
It's dude, I think it's just for rich people to flex.
I'll
like,
look.
Genuinely.
And it was on the front page of Amazon too.
Yeah.
When you, like, went to Amazon, the app, it was right on there. And it was like, it's like $1,200 or something, or $1,500. I'm just gonna search robot.
It's pretty expensive. Dude, yeah, just to flex for rich folks.
Yeah, so here we have it. It is $1,500. And let's see. This is the, like, feature description on Amazon's app. Astro moves around objects with ease and keeps a safe distance from people, pets, and stairs.
Keeps a safe distance from people, pets, and stairs.
And then it has a video of it just driving around a table.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, I hope it can do that. It just sounds like a Roomba so far.
Ask Astro to follow you or deliver a message or reminder to someone else.
I don't want to ask it to follow me. That's creepy.
Hang on a minute. This is the most useless thing I've ever heard of. Because you're saying, hey, Astro, go tell Bobby in the next room, like,
Yeah.
dinner's ready, right? When in reality, just be like this. Bobby, dinner's ready!
Bobby!
Dinner's ready! Or if your house is that big, because if you're rich, obviously you have an Astro, or
Yeah.
want one maybe. If your house is that big, hey, Siri, call Bobby.
Yeah.
Hey, Bobby, dinner's ready. Or text him.
Yeah, text him.
Okay. Astro will hang out nearby in low traffic areas to go to the charger to top off its battery when needed. Get a Roomba.
Yeah, get a Roomba. It's a Roomba that doesn't vacuum.
It's a Roomba that plays Spotify. There's a video on it rolling by and it has a Spotify screen on. That's the dumbest thing ever. A moving speaker?
I just feel like it's annoying. Like, as a thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's probably in your way a lot. Because Roomba, dude, we have a Roomba at, like, my parents' house.
Yeah.
And it is in your way always. Like, it could at any point be anywhere in the house, but it is always right where you're trying to be.
It's loud. It's annoying. My parents have one too. And they have it scheduled to, like, go when they're at work, which I think is cool.
My mom would just have it go whenever it was convenient for her and usually not convenient for everybody else.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mom, I love you.
Okay, this looks like maybe the only feature that would be interesting. You can on the app on your phone when you're like at work or something, you can be like, oh, did I forget to turn off the stove? And you can be like, Astro, go to the stove and look at the knobs, and it has like a picture of the knobs.
Okay.
And then you can see if you turned off your stove.
Yeah.
Which, like...
And then you would be like, Astro, can you turn that off for me? And it'd be like, yeah, no, I don't have arms. I can't actually do
Yeah,
anything.
I can't actually do anything.
No. It's like, it's just like, hey, just so you know, you're going to need a new house really soon. This one's going down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then at least you're not surprised when tragedy happens, but
Dude.
I don't know.
Okay. Also, you have to get a subscription service to Astro to actually utilize it fully.
Is it like the robot is $1,500, but then the subscription is like $5,000 a month?
Probably. I don't know how much the subscription is.
I will say the robot is cheaper than I thought it would be. Like $1,500 in the grand scheme of like electronics these days.
It's actually
very
like decently acceptable or accessible, but
yeah,
for a robot that really doesn't do anything.
that's the thing. Why a cup holder too? Because I remembered seeing the cup holder.
Yeah,
feature.
but look at this.
Why?
I just saw it.
All
It
that's
it
gonna
has two
happen is
cup
it's
holders.
gonna be like sitting there, and then like you're gonna put a drink on it. It's gonna be like, I need to go charge, and then it's just gonna take your drink.
Does the cup holder warm or cool your drink? If it did that,
Okay. Whoa.
I'm just
Then I'm buying it.
speculating here. I also don't want to bend over to like get my drink though.
Yeah,
like,
how tall
so
is he? He looks big from
very
what
small.
I can see.
Very
Is
small,
he-
like shin down.
Like with the screen and everything?
Yeah. See?
Okay.
But it does have like a periscope camera. I saw this. This is actually kind of neat. It has a camera that like shoots up, so you can
Yeah.
like see higher things. Dude, make that the cup holder also.
Yeah,
Like
that'd be cool.
make the cup holder go up.
Yeah.
I would love that. If I had a robot that just drove around with a drink for me, like a cold water or a
Yeah.
coffee, like a warm coffee always, or something, dude, I'd get that.
That'd be kind of cool.
But I don't want it.
Get it, but that'd
I don't
be
want it to
cool.
have cameras, and I don't want it to talk to me.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a lot. To me, it just feels like an R2-D2 that sucks.
This picture has it where they replace the cup holder with like a larger item holder, and they put like a like a freaking essential oils diffuser in it. And then they also have like a tub of M&Ms in the cup holder section.
So they can just like get
Have M&Ms in
the
it?
whole house chubby slowly.
I don't know.
It doesn't seem convenient for it to like hold stuff like that.
Yeah,
Unless
like-
it's gonna, like I'm sitting on the couch probably, so there's a little table I can just keep my drink on it. I don't know.
I
And also, if it can't go upstairs, the Alexa speaker is like,
they all connect,
yeah,
right?
just use the speaker.
I don't know.
It's
I'm
already
all
weird
for
enough.
technology progressing, and I understand that this is the first version of a home robot that is actually like anything more than
Yeah.
like a vacuum. But I don't know. It seems like it should be more expensive so that less people get it and it gets tested more. Like actually specialized testing.
Yeah.
As opposed to like mass marketing. Because I feel like if it's at this scale, it's going to progress slower.
Oh, yeah.
In a way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I don't think it's that
I feel
awesome.
like, you know how when like some of the smartphones were releasing initially, like they were like Androids that were just exploding and stuff.
Yeah.
And like the iPhone that would just like bend and break.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's gonna be something like that, but this is way bigger than a phone, so it's just gonna be like really bad.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna catch on fire, and then that's gonna be like a lot worse than a phone exploding.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you see a couple of years ago? There was this like test where someone sent like a robot and it tried to go across the country or like across something, but it was in Canada for a while and it made it all the way, like whatever path it was doing in Canada, it made it all the way, and then it got to America, and like within the first 10 miles people destroyed it. It was amazing. It was just like on the side of the road, destroyed.
It just went all the way through Canada and got like across the border, and then people were like, "What's that?"
Yeah. Incredible. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like it obviously is a niche product already, but then especially for like the American audience, it's gonna be an even more niche thing.
Yeah.
Which is totally fine. Like, dude, like I said, I'm all for it. It's just like not useful yet.
Yeah, it's gonna get good, and so I'm not like, you know, in a few years, when it's like they're a couple generations down the road.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be a great product.
Yeah, and like, I highly doubt that it sends any video anywhere. It's probably all locally stored. But for the people who are like, "Oh, it's gonna send my videos," dude. Okay. You make coffee. If you're doing anything you don't want it to see, just make it go outside the room.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, dude, spy on me, honestly. And
that's what I'm saying with like my location tracking on my phone. Like, so what if they know I'm going to church and home?
Yeah.
And like a coffee shop.
Dude, I will never be important enough to the government where like them having access to what I'm doing is ever gonna matter.
Yeah.
And people who do think that and then like live a very average life, do they think they're about to get like swept up into like some kind of movie land all of a sudden? Like they think the government like
we don't live
the
in the Truman Show.
Time?
I don't know.
Yeah, or like I guess they're like, well, if the government decides they're gonna take us all, then they know where to get us. They create like very far-fetched scenarios.
Yeah.
I don't know who they is really, but that makes it less offensive to the listeners. That's good.
The people that think that, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. It's just like, dude, so what if they know I'm going to 2 places? I'm so boring.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. All good for me.
But yeah, I think the robot thing's cool. Dude, the real cool robots, though, are Boston Dynamics. Have you seen these?
I've heard the name of this.
So, I guess Boston Dynamics is just like a engineering experiment thing. Anyway, they have Spot, which is like their dog robot, which is actually able to be bought now, and like it's being used. It's used a lot for like search and rescue, like anything that's really unsafe for humans. Like I saw a video that it went to Chernobyl and like kind of did some radar scans and like mapped it out a little bit. But it can also do really cool things like dance and. Adam Savage from Mythbusters, he got it, and he made a giant carriage, and it pulled him on it.
That's sick.
It was pretty sick. But the real cool ones are Atlas, and they're the humanoid robots that Boston Dynamics are testing out. And these things can do like parkour, like straight up parkour. They can lift like a lot of weight. I can't imagine that their battery life is very long, but like it's getting crazy cool what they can do.
Okay.
And also scary.
Die.
Also scary because right now it's not an AI like doing any of it. It's scripted, like they script out the parkour moves and like they build the course and script it out.
Yeah.
They can make mistakes, like they fall all the time.
Yeah.
on the parkour course, so it's not like 100% reliability, but they can like stand back up. Like they're really robust,
Yeah.
which is awesome. But I'm nervous for in like 5 years when they put an AI in it, and it's like, okay, now run this new parkour course that you've never done, and it just
Yeah.
starts practicing on its own, and then it's like, oh, I'm gonna destroy the human race now.
There's no steps in between that.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I can do cool parkour. I could win American Ninja Warrior.
I can
gonna
now
kill all the
punch
humans.
And like, as technology progresses, any technology, phones for instance,
Yeah.
like the battery life's gonna get better and better. So they're gonna push the limits of battery life in this robot. So when does it get to be like self-sustaining? When's it like solar powered, like regeneration
Yeah.
and AI? Like,
Yeah.
who knows? I'm not worried about it right now,
Yeah.
but I mean, those are the coolest robots ever.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I'll have to look into that more.
They did like a video where a bunch of Atlases and Spots were doing a synchronized dance, and it was really cool.
Dude, that's epic.
Yeah.
I don't know how I've never seen this.
Yeah.
I've heard of Spot, but I haven't really looked into this too much.
Yeah.
But that's
Spot's
wild.
pretty cool. You can also like put an arm on top of it so it can like open doors, and
Oh, that's
it's really
sick.
cool. Dude, so like it's what is it? September. Oh, it's October 1st.
Dude, spooky seas.
What's up? I don't agree with a lot of people's Halloween decorations, I find. For instance, our neighbors literally right outside this window.
Yeah.
They have one of those like motion detected like witch
Yeah.
things, and I'll walk out in the yard. I don't even know how this is possible, but I'll walk out in my yard. I can't even see their yard, and it starts laughing. It spooks me. It creeps me out.
I don't love that.
So I don't know. I don't. Is that necessary? Also, how is that not annoying to you?
Yeah, like every time you go out the door of your house, it's like,
I'm all about Halloween. I love Halloween. I love the idea of candy.
the idea of. I like the reality of candy, dude.
I like the reality of candy too.
I like the idea of candy.
In theory, I like candy.
I've never had any, but honestly, it's brilliant.
I wasn't
and
allowed.
It seems really pretty.
No, I love candy.
I just take cabbage every year for Halloween.
I guess what I mean by that is like now I'm an adult, so maybe I like the idea of giving out candy. But I've never done it before.
Oh, yeah.
So I just like the idea right now. Maybe I'll do it this year.
Okay, that makes sense.
Who
Okay,
knows?
yeah.
Anyway, but there comes a point where like Halloween isn't Christmas.
Yeah,
It's not Easter.
correct.
People go all out on those
It
holidays,
is intense.
decoration wise. Halloween is like scary.
Yeah,
When is it too much? Because you're not a haunted house. If you're a haunted house, that's your thing.
yeah,
Do that.
right.
But another thing that sparked this memory is today we were driving together. I was showing you around, and dude, for the audience, because you know this obviously,
Yeah, we have
there was a house not too far from here with literal 10-foot tall, like it looked like a tree had grown into a person, and the head was a pumpkin skull head,
Yeah, It
literally 10 feet tall,
yeah. They were like minimum 10 feet.
and two of them in the yard.
Two of them side by side.
Like on each side of the sidewalk leading up to the door.
Yeah, I'd honestly they were somewhere between like 10 and 15 feet.
They
Like,
were so
really
tall.
tall. And like a mix between Groot, a skeleton, and having a pumpkin head.
Yeah.
I don't really know. They look like monsters though.
Yeah,
I
they
guess.
had Groot bodies with the pumpkin skull head.
Yeah,
Um,
they're spooky looking.
and I didn't notice if the house had anything else.
Yeah, those,
Because those were taking up
yeah.
so much of my attention, and I was driving. But like, it didn't seem like there was much
No,
else.
there wasn't much else
So it was
decorated, which is
just
weird.
these literal giant skeletons. And I'm like, first of all, how much did you pay for that?
Yeah,
Did you pay someone else to install them? And why?
yeah.
Are you just trying to show off to your neighbors? Like, what's the goal?
It's a weird flex.
Because after the first, like, sight of them, that's it. Like, you get used to it. It's not impressive. It's not scary.
Yeah.
It's just like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. I don't know. I would say for Halloween, you can put stuff out, like decorations, like
Yeah.
a week before.
I'd say like you could probably start in October, just like now.
I'd say mid-October. I don't know, man.
Like, but small stuff.
Especially if you got motion sensor things just
That-
laughing at you all the time. Don't turn that on. You can have it out there, but don't have it on working, scaring people until like
The week of.
closer, week of.
Yeah, that's fair.
Only scare the kids, stop scaring me.
That level of stuff should be week of. Like if you have like little fake cobwebs or spider webs you put in your bushes and like I don't know, some fake
Yeah.
spiders or something.
Yeah, whatever.
Just like cutesy stuff. Like you can do that all October, sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't have a motion sensor thing running the entire month. Don't
Yeah.
have 2 giant skeleton statues. Maybe I'll take a picture of it later and put it on the video podcast.
Yeah.
'Cause it's crazy. Like I feel like it's pretty unbelievable if you haven't seen it.
Yeah. No, it was pretty nuts.
Yeah, I love Halloween though. Like it's a fun holiday. I wish you got out of school for it. You know,
Yeah.
we never got out of school for it.
Yeah, it is one that feels like it's popular enough that you should get out of school.
Yeah,
Granted, I went to a Christian school
I
and
did
they
too.
did a fall festival that night rather
Yeah.
than trick or treating, and so I always went to that
that's true.
because trick or treating was for the atheist kids.
You can't get free candy.
No, you can't go get free candy because then like that's like worshiping the devil's holiday.
Did you know that Halloween is a secular holiday? Dude, we can only celebrate Christian holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did that too. We did like trunk or treat at the church
Did your
or something.
what was like your family, like your parents' take on Halloween?
Oh, we did it. We did trick or treating. Like
Okay.
all throughout childhood, we did trick or treating. I wasn't allowed to be anything scary until like 4th grade. I remember 4th grade was the first year I was able to be something scary, and I was a werewolf.
Oh, nice.
And I actually like tried to hide in my bushes and scare people as they would come up, to no avail.
Yeah, it didn't work a little.
I'd only worked on one person, and it was this guy that was in my class, and I felt really bad after it, actually.
Oh, dang.
But I was a werewolf. I was pretty stoked. And then, like, the next year, I guess, was 5th grade, and I was too old for dressing up, probably.
Yeah.
So it was just, like,
You,
one
in
year.
5th grade you were?
I don't know. I feel, or maybe I was a ninja or something.
Yeah. I feel like there was an age where I just started throwing on a football jersey
Yeah,
and calling that a costume.
yeah. I don't know. 5th grade. 5th grade, I feel like, is when you start to not be able to be who you want to be in school. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you have to conform.
You have to conform.
You become insecure in 5th grade, and then
Yeah.
you stop wearing costumes and acting like things are cool.
Yeah, you
You're
can't.
too cool for
You
everything.
can't play with Legos anymore, like in public,
No.
and like do anything that you want to do.
Yeah.
You have to be like everybody else. Anyway, beside the point. I love Halloween.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
What was your favorite Halloween costume that you ever wore?
Yeah, that's a good question. So my parents, particularly my mom, very not big on Halloween.
Yeah.
We're a very anti-witchcraft family.
Yeah.
Well, I was raised that way.
Yeah.
Um,
These days, black magic every day.
now I'm a Wiccan.
I run a coven in my
I'm
house.
kidding, Mom. I'm not a witch.
I'm
a
not.
wizard, whatever. I don't do that stuff, Mom. Don't worry. But favorite Halloween costume? I'm trying to think. I was Indiana Jones
Mm,
one year. That was kind of cool.
that's cool.
What else was I? Definitely had some bangers. I was like Anakin Skywalker before for sure. That was
Classic.
fun.
Classic.
Uh,
Which kind of ironic because he became a Sith, so you would think your mom would be against that.
oh, Siths are dope. Yeah.
The evil side of the force is fine, but
Yeah, my brother was Darth Vader. I mean, you can
witchcraft.
go to the dark side as long as the dark side doesn't believe in witchcraft.
yeah, exactly.
Um,
Which actually they do in Star Wars canon.
I mean,
Not in like the movies, but in Star Wars: The Clone Wars, they go to this planet where there are witches,
oh dang, okay.
and like one of them creates a Sith and gives them force powers via witchcraft.
Oh dang,
Yeah,
okay.
little inside baseball there. That's how nerdy I am. If you didn't know,
Maybe I feel like my Indiana Jones costume was kind of fire.
it's pretty sick.
I'm really struggling to think of other things I dressed up as.
Well,
but
dude, this isn't a
that's some
Halloween
bangers.
costume for me. I can't really think. I was Woody as a kid, and I thought that was really fun. Woody from Toy Story.
I feel like I was Woody at a point. Very
Um,
like a very young in life.
Actually, wait, no, my brother was Woody and I was Buzz.
There we go.
There's a legendary picture of us where I think I'm Buzz.
Nice.
I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, not a Halloween costume, but one time in our youth group we had a Christmas party, and you could like do ugly sweaters or whatever.
Yeah.
And I got I got this inflatable morph suit. So it was like a giant, a morph suit that you
Right.
inflate and you're big.
Yeah.
And it was green, and I made like a headpiece that looked like an ornament hook, and I dressed up as an ornament.
Yeah, that's funny.
It's pretty
That's
good. And I we had this Santa something. I don't even know what it was, but I wore it around my neck so it looked like it was in the middle of the ornament. It was the Santa thing, and I was an ornament.
That's dope. I like that. I like
That's pretty
that.
fun.
Kind of talking Halloween here, and this will probably be the last thing before it's time to get into some write-ins and
Yeah.
fun things like that.
Trying to do a little bit more segment stuff.
Yeah. Dude, I think kind of flowing from Halloween into like Harry Potter stuff for a second here. I think the fact, and feel free to disagree, that Quidditch is being treated like a real sport and like people are playing it now competitively and like taking it seriously. I think that sucks. I think
do
that
too.
is the stupidest thing ever.
I agree, and I love Harry Potter. Like, I'm a massive...
I haven't
Harry
seen
Potter
it, but like, here's the biggest problem with us, folks that aren't wizards and witches trying to play Quidditch is we can't fly on broomsticks.
That's the thing, is like, that's the whole game.
That's the whole thing.
And to have a broom in between your legs and try to run is not practical, and like, just run.
Yeah.
Like, have all the rules of Quidditch, because it's actually a pretty cool game, if you play by the rules. But also the balls can't fly, so that's the whole thing. Like, in actual Harry
Yeah.
Potter Quidditch, like, the balls have pretty much a mind of their own, and they can do whatever they want. Or at least the snitch. But anyway, like, just run. And have all the rules
Yeah.
of actual Quidditch, because that's a
The
pretty
fact that
complicated
you have to like
game.
hold a broomstick between your legs.
I don't like that.
And pretend you can fly.
And you can't, like, hit the balls with the broomstick, I don't think. So, like, what's the point?
No.
If you could, like, bring it out from your legs and, like, hit it, that'd be cool.
Yeah. It's like that just the flying is such a big component. That's like being like, "Oh, hey man, want to have a boxing match?" And then you're like, "Sure." And then I'm like, "Oh, but we can't punch each other."
Yeah. This is literally the whole thing.
Like flying is
That's what that's like.
big in that. That's what it's like.
Yeah.
So I just was thinking today because there was like obviously Quidditch stuff set up at one of the elementary schools in Birmingham, like on like an athletic field.
Oh, really?
And I was like, dude, I think it is so lame that people are doing that and acting like it's a real sport and like and like being like, this is cool that we're doing this.
Kids, I get it. Kids is fun. Adults, though.
Yeah, exactly. Like
It's like a Disney
kids,
adult.
kids play it, but like, it's what?
Like a Disney adult.
Yeah, it's like Disney adult. It's like, doing like LARPer stuff, but it's not being treated like that. It's being treated like Ultimate Frisbee,
Right.
And it's LARPing.
Because I think LARPing is totally fine. Like,
Yeah, I think it's totally fine.
if you think that's fun and, like, you get joy out of that, that's your hobby, go for it. But, like, Quidditch, like you're saying, it's not physically a real thing.
No, Quidditch is like glorified LARPing, but like so much lamer
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
It's probably fun to play, but I just think it's like, I don't know.
I think it'd be pretty fun to play if I didn't have to have a broomstick.
I think it'd be fun if I could fly on a broomstick. Then I think that'd be a brilliant game
Yeah.
to have. But you can't, so let's all stop pretending.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Anyway.
Get a life. Get real. Come on.
You got some embarrassing stories.
Yeah,
From-
actually.
From you guys.
First, though.
Thanks for sending these in.
Thanks for sending these in. But first, we are going to go into our other new segment here, which is going to be called Subjective Trivia.
That's right, guys. Not only one new segment, 2 new segments today.
Two
Subjective trivia.
new segments. So basically, we're going to ask our fans, we're going to call a fan, we're going to pick one, and then call them, and ask what we call a subjective trivia question. What is that? You'll see. Let's just get into it. Let's lead by example here. You'll see what's going on.
Yeah, I think it's better to get into it. Kind of like a board game. It's hard to explain a board
Yeah.
game, but once you get into
Yeah.
it, you get it.
Also, if folks get the question right, we're gonna give him not one, not two, but $3 via Venmo.
That's right. You get a prize.
So kind of a big prize. So
and I want to put this out there real quick before we get too far, in case this becomes a weekly bit. If you ask to be called, we will not call you.
yeah, we will not. Call
We are
you if you ask to be
randomly
called.
calling people.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so this week we're gonna call Liam Malika,
Liam Malika, shout out. What up, dude? Thanks for listening.
big podcast fan, long time listener,
Love it.
first time caller, for
First time
being
caller.
called. That is so.
Green Acres.
Without further ado, let's give Liam a call. I don't think he's gonna answer.
Oh,
I
either.
think we're gonna have to pick him
Brother
up.
Tim.
Liam, I didn't think you were gonna answer.
Dude, I'm here, man.
You beat the buzzer, man. You are on Summer Boys podcast right now. We were wondering if you wanted to play subjective trivia for a chance to win $3.
To win what? $3?
$3. It'll be in the Venmo, assuming you get this right.
Okay, one sec. Do you mind if Nikki joins me? She's right here.
Not at all. If you guys want to have a short conference and say the answer, we're going for speed, though.
I texted my mom. I made it.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the question?
We're doing what is it? Speed trivia?
Subjective trivia.
Objective
Oh,
trivia.
jeez, I'm bad at this.
You get it right, $3 prize.
Okay.
You can go on a very nice McDonald's date and not get a lot of food.
You can get a burger and a half with that.
Yes. Okay.
Can we get a cookie?
Okay, are you ready to go here?
You could get a 3-pack of cookies. I'm an
Oh,
expert.
shoot. Okay, count us in. We're in. Let's go.
Okay, cool, good deal. Okay, whose music is the best?
Taylor Swift.
Sorry, you're
Sorry,
super wrong.
ooh, the answer we were looking for was Nickelback. So sorry, thank you for playing subjective trivia.
Yeah, so we got some embarrassing stories.
Yeah, so let's get into the embarrassing stories.
From the Instagram. We put this on our story. You replied, most embarrassing stories from the listeners. What do we got?
Yes, so stoked to read some of these. I have read all of these.
Okay.
You
I have not read any of them.
0 of these.
First of all, can I say this? Thank you for submitting. Thank you for listening. Thank you for keeping up with the Instagram, because that is huge.
That was good. Yeah, I was thankful for all the write-ins on this, honestly. I've been wanting to get more of like a story format write-ins from people, so I was
Yeah.
stoked to finally get that. So let's dive in.
All right. I'm excited.
Yes, me too. First one we got coming from Hope Dawson.
Hope Dawson, shout out, what up?
And I will read it. So she says, Hunter Hayes was my celebrity crush in middle school. Had the chance to ask him one question at a coffee house event. He picked on people with their hands raised, and I didn't have a question in mind because I thought he wouldn't see me. He picked me, and I panicked and asked, why is there a G in lasagna?
That's awesome.
It's like too
It's so innocent.
perfect to make up, just being like
Yeah.
surely like meeting like your celebrity crush, which
Yeah.
most people don't
Yeah.
get to do.
Yeah.
And out of everyone like getting to ask him a question and then why
Not
is there
having
a
one
G?
prepared.
Like nothing good at all.
That's so good. That's also a great question. Like, if you knew that was going to be your question and you were trying to be funny, that's really funny. But
Yeah.
I know it's embarrassing because you didn't know.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. So anyway, thanks Hope for that. That was good.
Hope you're amazing.
Good laugh when I saw that. This one is from Lauren Winston, who, is a good friend from back home.
Nice.
One time I had a bad burger at Universal in Orlando, and it hit, in quotes, while we were on the drive back to Merritt Island, where there isn't any exits or place to pull over except this airboat restaurant on the side of the St. Johns River. And I pooped my pants in the car because we couldn't get there fast enough. And then once we did get there, they were shut down and only had a porta potty outside that I had to try and clean up in.
Ooh.
It was for my sister's birthday, so all of her friends were in the van with us the whole time.
Dude, I don't know that. Oh, that's so bad. I don't know that I've pooped my pants in front of anyone. At least not in adulthood. If I have, I've blocked it out.
Yeah. And, to get to the point where you're like, I'm gonna poop my pants, you probably,
You've had
were
to go
very-
for a long time.
You went for a long time, or it just hit fast and you were like frantic and very panicked about it, and like you're probably like all over the place spazzing out. You're like, guys, I can't go much longer. And you're
Where's the
probably,
bathroom? Where's the bathroom?
If you're a kid too, she's a kid in this, I believe. She's probably crying. She's like crying, pooping. She just poop in tears,
Dude, and if you're a
everywhere.
kid, you don't live that down.
No, that's the
like
worst.
that's your entire rest of like elementary school, middle school, high school.
Yeah,
If you live with the same people.
Yeah.
There's a kid in 6th grade who pooped his pants. We never forgot. But I'll be honest, I pooped my pants last week. I did. I straight up did. Luckily, I was home. This is true. I just came home and like I was walking around and I thought I just had a fart ready to go, so I let it loose. And dude, I don't even feel comfortable calling it a shart because it was just straight up poop. It wasn't even a fart. It was just poop. I pooped my pants in my house, in my own home.
That is a humbling place to do it, but also the best place to do it.
Yeah. So when it happened, I was like, well, that was not a fart. And so sure enough, went to the bathroom to check and boom, poop.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this podcast is the reason I will never have a girlfriend.
Yeah, I got married, and so now I can say these things,
Yeah.
I guess. But I'm glad we were... Yeah, and then I were dating before we started the pod, which
Yeah,
was a
she
good
kind of had
call.
no choice.
Yeah.
I mean, she
yeah.
did, but you know.
This podcast is not a good way to attract a mate.
Nope.
At all. All right, another one from Lauren here. Same girl, new story.
Oh, sweet.
One time I went to school on Halloween and my homeroom teacher was dressed in what I thought looked like a pirate outfit.
Okay.
Like a long, flowy brown skirt and a white top with a red headband, etc. And I was upset
Wait,
because...
hang on. Did you just say Excedra?
It said ETC.
But you just said Excedra?
Yeah.
With a D?
And I said it with a T,
Oh.
etc.
Oh, it sounded like you said Excedra.
I just talked, like when I'm just flowing, I feel
Okay.
like I...
Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to start midway through that sentence.
Yeah.
Top with a red headband, etc. And I was upset because students were told we weren't allowed to wear costumes to school. And I went up and asked her, how come you get to wear a pirate costume, but students couldn't? And then she explained that it was just the outfit she'd picked out for the day, and I got sent out of the room.
Ooh. That's good.
Oh, boy.
That's good.
I do think pirate is one of the easiest things to unintentionally be dressed like for a woman.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of flowy clothes.
Yeah.
Interesting headwear.
Yeah, a red headband.
That's-
You kind of knew you looked like a pirate.
You knew.
A little bit. You kind of knew some.
Oops, I hope no one mistakes me for a pirate today.
Yeah. You looked... I don't know. I mean, maybe it just genuinely very much didn't feel like she was at all, and then that kind of hurt her feelings, I guess. I don't know. Pirates are cool, though. But to me, this story has the energy of, like, it's got, like, a thinking a woman's pregnant who's not energy to me.
Yeah.
Which, by God's grace, I've never done.
Yeah.
And I think I'm old enough now to be smart enough not to do it.
Yeah, it's bad.
But we'll find out.
I really hope I don't.
Yeah. Come on. All right, moving onward here. This story is from Dane Donovan.
Oh, shout out Dane.
Yes.
Another Stanford friend.
And also, this will be the last story that we share on this episode. But I think, are sharing all the stories that were shared with us. So if we didn't read yours this time, just wait till next episode, and we are going to read those.
Yep.
So
It'll be on the next one.
without further ado,
Almost
our
guaranteed.
final story of the day. I feel like I saved the best for last. Without further ado, Dane Donovan. I was serving at a summer camp.
You want to restart that?
No, because that's what it says here.
Sunmer?
He wrote, I was serving at a summer camp. I'm going to read the typos in all these.
Dane,
Yeah.
you're an educated man. Spell right.
I'm going to read all the typos in these.
Okay.
Okay. There might be more, I'm not sure.
Alright, he went to a Sunmer camp.
I was serving at a summer camp in 9th grade and caught a stomach bug along with like 40 other kids at the camp.
Oh no.
Had to be quarantined before quarantining was cool. Humble brag.
That's good.
My stomach bug got so bad I was double-headed dragooning.
What?
He was double-headed dragooning. Dragoning. You know, like double-headed dragon?
Was he like vomiting and diarrhea?
That's the double-headed dragon.
Okay, I've
Yeah.
actually never heard
Yeah,
that phrase.
but he said dragooning. Double-headed dragooning for many hours. Anyway.
It's like the knockoff version. It's like the Walmart version of a dragon.
Yeah.
Dragoon.
Oh boy. My stomach bug got so bad I was double-headed dragooning for hours. And I was so weak I had to be put in a wheelchair.
Ugh.
But I was still vomiting and pooping like crazy. So they put me inside a 50-gallon trash bag. Definitely supposed to be 5 gallons. But also, I feel like, because this is a great story, so I must feel bad reading the typos because I don't want it to take away. But they put him in a...
That's like a whole oil tanker.
It's like a room. Okay, so they put him inside a 50-gallon trash bag, then put him back into the wheelchair. So he just sat in the wheelchair. So I sat in the wheelchair in a pool of my own human filth for a good hour. So I guess he's still throwing up.
Dude.
And
Pooping.
I don't know if they told him to throw up into the trash bag or outside of it.
That's so gross.
We definitely just lost all of our like weaker stomached listeners.
You almost lost me, dude. Oh, holy crap. Oh my gosh, dude. In a trash bag full of your own self.
I can imagine what that would feel like.
Oh.
For some reason, I feel like I've been in a trash bag that wasn't full of my own stuff.
Dude, imagine being in that. Imagine the feeling of stepping out of that and you still have it on you.
Yeah.
Oh. So bad.
Okay, anyway. I was so weak I couldn't shower myself, so they had a counselor roll me into the shower, still sitting in the wheelchair, and wash me off. I don't remember much after that, but I remember asking them for my clothes back, and they said they trashed all of it. It was beyond redeemable.
All of it?
I guess everything.
Like, he had the scarlet fever and they burned his entire house?
Pretty much.
Holy
I
crap.
guess his shirt, pants, obviously the undies.
Dude.
It's all done. Also, 30 of us had to quarantine together, and there was only one bathroom in the whole area, so the entire night was just a revolving door of diarrhea.
Oh, wow.
That is like...
That is intense.
That is one of the most disgusting things.
That's
that could
so
happen to
bad.
you. Like,
We should have put a trigger warning before that story.
probably.
Oh.
We should edit one in before, where it's like, hey guys, this story's about to get pretty bad. If you don't like poop and vomit, specifically combined, in a trash bag covering a teenage boy, then you might want to skip on past this. If you skip to whatever time mark, you'll be good.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so that one is insane.
That's
Had
so
to be
bad.
very humbling and wow. Yeah,
Dude.
thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, thank you, Dane, for being so vulnerable and all that with
Yeah.
that story. That's a really intense story.
Yeah,
And I'm sure very scarring.
probably pretty
That's
bad.
bad.
Pretty bad, yeah.
That's bad.
Uh,
Man. Dude, okay, speaking of burning stuff, because you got sick, I don't know what movie it was as a kid. Maybe like Roger Rabbit, I feel like that was the name of it. Did you ever see this movie where like some kid got the scarlet fever and they had to burn all of his belongings?
No.
And then he died, I think.
Oh, wow.
I...
That's a kid's movie?
No, probably not. But I watched it as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it was about like this toy rabbit who the kid like loved so much, and maybe even it like talked or something. But anyway, they had to burn the rabbit, and then I'm pretty sure the kid died too. Probably. That literally like scarred me for life. Not for life, because now I'm fine. But like it scarred
Yeah.
me as a kid. It really made me think I was gonna have to burn my belongings and die if I got sick.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know. Like, they said the fever. I was like, if I get the fever, dude, it's over.
Yeah.
That did actually happen recently. I had a fever, like, a couple of weeks ago. And I was watching, what was I watching? I was watching some show. And some guy died on it, and they said he succumbed to the fever. Like, it was an old-timey show, and the guy died of a fever, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Because I had a fever.
Yeah.
And I was so delusional. I hadn't seen anybody in like 2 days at that point, and I was
Yeah.
so sick.
Yeah.
I was like, I hope I'm okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, I turned out to be fine.
Yeah.
And now I just have fall allergies again.
Dude, one time I was really sick and I had like a really bad fever. I may have told you this story before, but whatever. And I was like on the couch and my mom was like on the phone next to me with one of her friends and they were talking about doing something and she was like, yeah, she was like, I don't think I'll be able to make it. My son is on the couch dying right now.
Oh, yeah.
And I apparently dying to her in that context meant like my skin was changing colors.
You're just
dying,
really sick.
like it was dying, like you dye hair
Oh.
or clothes.
Really?
Yeah, that's what she claimed she meant after because she got off the phone and I was like, "Mom, am I gonna die?" Because no one told me that
Oh my
till
gosh.
now.
Yeah.
And it feels like you telling someone on the phone and me overhearing that I'm gonna die is like not a good way to go about it. And she was like, "Oh no, dying! Like you're dying to a different color."
Oh, well, she
Which
totally
makes no
was
sense. No one says that.
No,
Maybe,
she meant on the phone that you were feeling really bad, and then she had to cover for
yeah, I
herself.
think she did mean like my son feels really bad, but she said dying,
Yeah.
and she said it so like seriously and
Yeah.
solemnly that I was also like, Mom, you should be reacting stronger to this.
Yeah.
You're gonna be sad. You're
Yeah.
gonna need therapy for this.
Yeah.
Big time.
If your youngest and only son dies of fever.
She has another son.
I forgot about Jonathan. Shout out Jonathan. What up? I love you.
Shout out Jonathan. Yeah. Yeah, man. So anyway, if your kid ever gets sick, good parenting tip: don't tell someone they're dying if the kid is right next to you, because the kid is gonna get scared.
It's a good word.
Yeah.
It's a good word.
Cool.
Well, dude, I think that's about it, man.
We covered a lot of topics. Had a good time. Had a good laugh.
I had a great time.
Come on.
I'm glad you're here. Glad we're recording again. Dude, if you made it this far, as always, thank you so much
Thanks
for
for
listening. If you feel so inclined, give it a share, give it a like, subscribe on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone you think you would like it or wouldn't like it, send
Yeah.
in a link.
Yeah.
Share it along.
Yeah, I would say definitely share it with people is a big thing right now
It
for
helps a
us
lot.
that we're hoping you do and happens, because we want more people to listen, and we're getting near the sort of extent of our reach. So if you can share it with other people and maybe use your reach
Yeah.
to help us out a little bit,
Yeah.
really bump those numbers up, really get us going, get us, maybe getting some sponsors one of these days. That would be epic. So smash the like, smash the subscribe, turn on the bell notifications, listen to it, and share it with your friends. And on Instagram, like our stuff, reply to our stuff, share our stuff, save our stuff. YouTube, dude, watch it, like it, subscribe it,
Honestly, dude, all of that's
comment.
to break the algorithm. Like,
Yeah.
we love hearing from you. We love, like, getting likes is cool, but, like, honestly, it helps us out a ton to break through and, like, actually be seen.
Yeah, that is what I mean. I don't want just like, it's not like a I need to be affirmed kind
Right.
of thing. It's like we do want to grow this, and the way to do that is like people interacting, and the higher interaction, the way algorithms are on like all social media now,
Yeah.
is like that's how you get more notice, and you're gonna end up on random people's pages more often. So that is huge. You don't even have to comment anything. Like, you don't have to encourage us at all. You can insult us in the comments.
Yeah.
You can just say pee pee poo poo in the comments.
Yeah.
Like, you can do whatever, but just interaction's great.
Yeah.
For the algorithm, we don't really care personally,
Yeah.
because we don't care. Like, it's not like I don't care.
Yeah.
You don't even.
We're
have
going to
to
do it no matter what.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, appreciate y'all. It's a good time.
Yeah. One love, one heart.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers, bro.